Okay, it is, what is today anyhow? The 11th of what month? January, February, March, April, May? Okay, I can never remember. There's a bird out there. I think they're probably mad. They have a nest out here. And he's still building on it, so I guess they're still planning on using it. It looks like the boards have shifted, though. I don't know if the dogs did that, or if I did that, or what. A little bit worried about it. Don't like killing poor innocent little birdies. Air conditioner's working in here. I'm running it on the generator right at the moment. It is 84 outside. It was 88. It cooled off. And 72 inside. So it's working pretty good. That's the only door that's open. And it's going to stay open so the dogs can go in and out. The vermin. I have not seen Baby go out that door yet. He's afraid. He doesn't like it here, I don't think. He likes it out front, but he doesn't like it out back. Watching Quantum Leap. That's a pretty good show. You just shut the bathroom lights off. No sense in wasting energy. Been wasting a lot of water. I don't know how many people out there might be Big Bang followers, but that Big Bang last night for the Sheldon Amy wedding was awesome. That was the best one so far. If you get an opportunity, you got to watch that one. I got a video cooking. The program that I use to make these is called Pinnacle, and it sucks. It was pretty good. They were giving us the free updates and all this stuff, and several months ago they wanted a pay update. I don't want to pay update it, but I suspect that they've been updating it in the background and making it have glitches, because it's getting harder and harder to use. It doesn't want to import the video segments. These are the segments over here. That's the video actually doing what it's supposed to do. But it will not import. There's the import button. It won't import at all. So I have to do several steps to get it to import. These are the imported segments. That's a short video. They're probably going to be short for a while, just because I don't have that much to do. But it's sucking. I have another one on there, but I'm not sure if I've ever used it. I might give it a try. Then I have to upload them to YouTube, and it takes a while. Today, I don't know what I want to do. I might just go for a ride, take a break. I got all of the drywall outside so I can cut it now. I actually need to take that door out, and what I'd like to do is replace that door with a metal door, with an outside style door, and just completely redo that frame, because Sheldon goes through that door and he's tearing it up. That's my old Dozier dog. If he wants to go somewhere, he goes somewhere, and nothing's going to stop him. Right? Talking about you. Yep. What do you say? Nothing? Baby down here. He needs a good trimming. But anyhow, I was thinking I might get some of the trim up in the bathroom. If I do anything, I need to get all that trim installed all the way around, and this would be a good place to do it. Get it out of the way, I need to replace all the screws with silver screws. Some of them aren't washered, and then maybe just a little bit of cleaning. That's Sheldon's favorite place right there. It's nice and cool, and he likes it there. He either likes it there or the tent that I build him at night. Kind of like a little shelter he gets in and hides. And Baby just follows me everywhere I go. But they need water. They're out of water. Anyhow, you can see down there where they're building a house. Bummer. I don't think it's going to be as bad as we think. But we need some trees in through there. There aren't any trees right in there, and I need to find out what trees will grow in this area. I don't know if we can transplant the stuff that's around. Just kind of seal off that little area right there. I can see where I'd like to put some trees in. I don't know if you can see the white van in the video, but about probably 90 yards that direction, there's 2 trees that are relatively close together on each side of that alleyway. I could put a couple in there and completely block that section off right there, so I wouldn't be able to see that house. But I need to check the oil in the generator today. Haven't done that in a while. That's important. And then debating on dinner tonight if I even want to eat. I come down here and I actually gain weight, or I'm trying to lose weight. I ate a salad a little bit ago. Anyhow, I'm going to get back to work. Y'all have fun. Okay, here's what I'm doing. This is aluminum stock. I'm putting it up along there like that. I'll have to somehow fill the gap. I really don't have to. I just want to keep the spiders out. But up above there, you can see I filled all of that up with clear sealer, bathroom sealer, and there's a little bit of insulation in there too. That side has mostly insulation and then sealer on top of it. I'm taking this aluminum stock and pre-drilling it, getting my screws started, and then I'll get up there tight and try and get it in there as tight as I can. Just pre-drilling it on the drill press, my off-grid drill press. It works pretty good. So back to work. Okay, I got that in. Those 2 pieces are done. That's what they're looking like. All the way around there. I really would like to get that gap filled. We'll figure out how later. Temperature's rising in here fast with the garage door open. There's not that much insulation in the garage and it's kind of creeping in. That air conditioner's not made for this big of a space. So it's 93 outside and 76 inside. So it's come up about 5 degrees since I started working on that in there. The wind's picked up a little bit too. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But I might not work too much longer just because of the temperature. I can get probably the upper section of this all done. I'd like to get the 2 right there done. This is going to have a piece over it also. It's kind of an expensive way to do it, but it looks good. It looks pretty cool. It also bonds the metal side and the roof together. All the siding is being bonded together as I go. So that's grounded together. So this is a nice little Faraday cage all by itself. Might have to set my ham radio equipment up in here. So that's what I'm doing right now. Let me see how much more I can get done before it's roasty toasty and I can't work anymore. I'm not used to that hot stuff that, the southern people have hot and northern people have cool. I've seen out at the refinery, people, they hire contractors to come in and work. And they come in from places like Georgia, Florida, Louisiana. And when the temperature hits about 40, they pack their stuff up and go home, back to wherever it's too cold for them. Well, it's a little bit the same way here. I might pack my stuff back up and go north. But it's hot. Anyhow, I am going to get busy. Bye. Taking a break to watch the SpaceX stuff. This is just so cool. NASA had a good thing going, but it was so boring to watch. It's still so boring to watch. SpaceX is actually trying to make it exciting, and that is going to be the big difference between SpaceX and NASA. NASA was dead in the water. I mean, it was just boring. And SpaceX talks and narrates and does stuff during their launches and missions. It's pretty cool. I'll be back. I don't know how many people actually know it, but you can watch these live if you subscribe to the SpaceX channel. Pretty darn cool. Got 37 seconds here before launch, so this is actually live. Cool. Okay. I got quite a ways with this in here. It got a little bit hot, so I stopped. Well, actually, I ran out of parts, so I stopped. Okay, so that's what I got done. All along there. That's 2 sticks of the metal. They're 8-foot sticks, and I ran out of metal. So I have about 2 feet left over. It looks good. I like it. Gonna have to get some screws. Those are sheet metal screws with a rubber washer. Now get all of this finished in here. I want to get this finished pretty bad, but I don't want to drive to town today to do it. So I'm going to work on this part. I have this metal, and I can finish all of that up there and along here. And I think I was going to put it, I've got a lot of it, so I think I was going to put it in there and up and down on the sides of that, and over here on that one too. So we'll have a lot of metal. I went outside and got it, all kinds of this metal for that purpose. I've got different sizes of it also. So I'm going to get busy on that. Give me something to do. I forgot about that metal. I was going to just stop and play World of Tanks, but that's like, duh, I don't want to. So off we go. Okay, I'm through playing for the night. Got to get the dogs fed and stuff put away. But I got all of this done inside of there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Got that piece on up there. I got this along here done. Everything's molding, got molding on it. And I started on this along here. I got rid of all the sharp edges. That's what I wanted to do. I got to make a piece for this tomorrow. This I had to notch on both ends to make it fit. And I'm kind of through playing for tonight. The bathroom, I think I came in here and showed you. I got all that done up there. So I need 7 more pieces of that. I got to remember that. Probably ought to write it down or I'll forget. I need more of this kind, and I need more. I don't really know if I need more of that kind or not. Probably not. I could probably put a piece back there in that corner. I need to clean up my mess and get this one here published. On here, in this, I think tomorrow while I'm out, I'll get some white paint and paint all of that around there. I've been wondering how I would do that, and white paint sounds like a really good idea. I think that'll work just fine. For this bottom section, I might see if I can find a larger piece, something larger. In fact, I might even have a little bit. Yeah, I do. So if I cut this for the bottom, maybe even a bigger piece still. But if I cut this and put it in there, I can reuse, take those screws out and put this in as a larger ledge. But I think even a larger ledge, if I covered this entire piece with metal, that's not a bad idea. I could probably just get a piece of the flat metal and put it under this, and this piece would hold the flat metal in. Or I could maybe even do that all the way around. Yeah, I'll think about that. Write down some plans. Alright, I'm going to get this in here published. Y'all have